But today we're going to talk about survival skills, and we're going to spend a lot of time looking at ways to make fire even without matches. And Joe, are we going to talk about food, wild food today, or are we going to save that for another day? We'll definitely do some fire and some cordage making. And I'm gonna put the video on Joe now because he's gonna get us started with talking some about survival skills. But first, I wonder if people could type in the chat box maybe their name, and if they had a backpack, what's one survival item they would bring with them? What's one?
Tomahawk. How do you spell tomahawk?
I mean, it says
I call
recording.
it flint and steel.
Ooh, a flint and steel. That's a good one.
Hey! I'll
Maybe
do
a knife. A lot of people, Kylie and Kevin, would bring a knife. An axe, a lighter. Knife versus axe, two different ways of cutting. Some hatchets, food. A survival tool. Hannah, what's a survival tool? Ooh, some sunflower seeds that Joe has. Granola bars. Joe, you're on mute. Are you trying to talk? A survival tool is like a knife or a hatchet. Thank you.
It's just that little bit.
Okay, well, before Joe dives into it, I just want to say one more thing. I am recording this video, but I will look at everything afterwards to make sure that the kids and students are not shown on any part of the video we use later. So I just want to reassure everyone that we're being thoughtful about that. All right, take it away, Joe.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Joe, and I've been studying wilderness survival skills since I was in high school. So that's like almost 20 years. And we're going to focus mainly on making fire today, which is one of the most important skills since we rely on it for so many different things like cooking, purifying water, keeping ourselves warm. There's also some serious psychological comfort about having a fire out in the woods. So I just want to ask everybody to, if you learn some new ways of making fire today, anytime you're making fire, please be respectful and make sure you're making fire in a safe situation. So, you can see like out here, we'll be using a fire ring just to make sure that the fire is contained. There's no risk of it escaping into the forests. But yeah, in general, like it's a very important thing. So it's good to take it seriously. Not to say you can't have fun making fires. And, I spent a lot of my high school extracurricular time just practicing. So that can be fun too. But anyway, let's get into it. They say that if you're traveling, let's say you're on like a backpacking trip and you're relying on fire for making your food, for keeping you warm, the rule is you should have 7 different ways of making fire on you. So can anybody think of any of those ways to make fire? We're looking for 7 different ones.
Someone said
Got any answers trickling in?
You can use flint and steel.
Flint and steel. Matches. Cotton ball and a spark
Magnifying
rod.
glass.
Or a magnifying glass.
Or glasses. Depends on the focus.
I heard a lighter in there. That's 5.
And I think someone said matches.
7 lighters.
7 lighters. 7 lighters.
I said that.
Oh, someone said a fire piston.
Fire
Rubbing
piston.
wood until it catches.
Somebody said wood on wood.
Okay, fire by friction, wood on wood. That's 7.